tonight's boys soccer matchup between the Chariho Chargers and your Westerly High School Bulldogs. Before we begin tonight's game, we would like to honor our 7 senior soccer players and thank them for their hard work, dedication, and great achievements on and off the field. Please direct your attention to the field where we will introduce and acknowledge this year's seniors and their families. Let's give each of our senior Bulldogs and their families a round of applause as they are introduced. Number 5, Anthony Bertacco, with Mom Christina, Father John, and Sister Gianna. Number 6, Captain Robert Dodson, with Mom Tracy and Dad Nick. Number 11, Nicholas Cody, with Mom Nicole, Dad Nathan, and Sister Amelia. Number 13, Kaizen Lee, with Mom Maggie and Dad John. Number 16, Adam Dumas, with Mom Andrea, Dad Ken, and Brother Ryan. Number 17, Captain Luigi Marchione, with Mom Roberta, sisters Luciana and Valentina. Number 25, Nicholas Nordman, with grandmother Darlene and grandfather David. We would like to thank the seniors again for their commitment, effort, and positive attitudes over the last 4 years. Best wishes for each of you in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, please give these seniors and their families one big round of applause. Westerly parents, please make your way back to the stands, and players, please line up with your team.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Sal Augeri Field here in beautiful downtown Westerly. And we have another beautiful night for some fall sports. Fall sports quickly winding down as both of these two teams after tonight are only going to have 2 games left on the season, both on the road for those games. But tonight, the Westerly Bulldogs are celebrating their senior night. I want to make sure to shout out all of the seniors from the Westerly boys soccer team. Number 5, Anthony Rataco. Number 6, Robert Dotson. Number 11, Nicholas Cody. Number 13, Kaizen Lee. Number 16, Adam Dumas. Number 17, Luigi Marchioni. And number 25, Nicholas Nordman. Such a special night for these young men that they will never forget. I know growing up I played both baseball and basketball, and one was good and one was not on the winning side, but it's still something you will never forget as a student athlete. You put in so much hard work in practices, in the games. If you played all 4 years, and it's 4 years for however many years you play the game, you work so hard to be able to try to do the best you can for your team, and these guys have obviously done it in the classroom as well, so I want to congratulate them on this accomplishment and want to wish them the best in their future endeavors. Would also like to recognize the Chariho boys seniors as well, as we were not able to cover that game last night. Both Ethan McCann and Ryan Sheldon. And we're going to get the starting lineups right now.
Ryan Williams, and assisted by Brittany Faragali, Joel Gabrielson, and Jacob Aruda. Number 1, goalkeeper Connor Prescott. Number 6, Ryan Sheldon. Number 7, Ethan McCann. Number 10, Luca Fazzaro. Number 11, Casey Poplaski. Number 13, Mitchell Creamer. Number 17, Tim McCormick. Number 19, Sean Dorgan. Number 21, Reed McCann. Number 24, Colby Bennett. And number 33, Aaron Rice. And the starters for the Bulldogs, coached by Angelo Luzzi, assisted by Frank Alessio, Andrew Papadilla, Josh Mason, and Anthony Serluca. Number 1, goalkeeper, Asa Mayo. Number 3, Owen Forward. Number 5, Anthony Rataco. Number 6, Robert Dotson. Number 8, Tyler Falcone. Number 9, Liam Jacobson. Number 11, Nicholas Cody. Number 13, Tyson Lee. Number 16, Adam Dumas. Number 17, Luigi Marchione. And number 25, Nicholas Nordman. Now, if you would please stand and turn your attention to the flag near the scoreboard for the playing of our national anthem.
There you have it, folks. That is the national anthem. The Chargers and Bulldogs are ready for some soccer here tonight. Both of these teams met last Saturday at the Carl Lumbaum Athletic Complex at Chariho High School. Both teams missing some guys, but the Westerly Bulldogs were able to pull out a 1-0 win in a battle of health. Starters for each team. Prescott will be in goal for the Chargers like he's been all season. Sheldon will be out there along with Ethan McCann, Fazaro, Poblaski, Kramer, McCormick, Dorgan, McCann, Bennett, and Rice. So a very familiar lineup for the Chargers going into this game. For Westerly, all the seniors getting a start here tonight. Asa Mayo is in goal. Faubert, Rataco, Dotson, Falcone, Jacobson, Cody, Lee, Dumas, Marchione, and Nordman are your starters for the Bulldogs. Like I mentioned earlier, 2 games left in the regular season. The Chargers will go to Smithfield on Tuesday, and then they will go to West Warwick on Thursday to finish out their season. That'll be West Warwick's senior night. Tomorrow, Bulldogs have a quick turnaround as they have to travel to Lincoln High School for a 10:30 a.m. game. That was a rescheduled game from Columbus Day, where I'm sure all of you remember it absolutely poured on Columbus Day, so no soccer was being played on that day. And then they will finish up the season Tuesday. They'll be on the road at Tiverton High School. As it looked like Westerly is going to get set to kick the ball in.
Judgment calls by officials, coaches, and the players.
And we have a huge Division II matchup.
Please help our students by showing respect to all participants, officials, and spectators at tonight's game and cheering only in a positive manner. Thank you.
Great message from the PA here at Westerly High School. We got a packed house, packed bleachers here tonight at Salah Jury Field. And the ball is in, and Westerly kicked it right to Chariho. And now they'll get going here. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Chargers currently 6th in Division II. Westerly is the 11 seed as of this moment. And that's a nice gesture right there, as both teams recognizing the seniors. Westerly will get subs in. That was really nice. I figured it had to be something like that, because you don't usually see that to start a soccer game, but good job from both teams right there, recognizing seniors, and we're ready for soccer here tonight. As Jacobson couldn't get that ball. Ball rolled out of bounds. The Chargers will throw it in. Oh, instead it will be the Bulldogs, as it must have went off the Chargers. In it goes. It's headed right to Bennett of the Chargers. That ball will be kicked out of bounds by Cody, and Rice will throw it in on the far sideline. Alongside me tonight is Reed. We want to thank Reed for doing the camera. He's high above field side here at Salah Jury Field. He's done a great job for us at 321 Media, so we want to make sure to shout him out. Without him, I would not be able to be here tonight, along with Dave DeAngelis, who is producing this game. So shout out to Dave, the best in the biz, as the Bulldogs will get a free kick here. Marchione up on the attack right now. We saw him a lot on defense, as he's going to be hustling back down there right now. And Dorgan's trying to get it for the Chargers. Falcone tries to come over. It goes off of Dorgan, so Westerly will get a throw in. Ball thrown in by Falcone. It's headed out by McCormick of the Chargers. Ball's in. That's Jacobson. Trying to get it to Dumas. And Sheldon will kick that ball out of bounds for the Chargers. Fight for the ball, and that ball will go out of bounds, so Prescott will get a goal kick. It was a very competitive game last Saturday when these two teams took the field. A 1-0 win. Westerly was able to gut one out. They played exceptional defense all day that day. The Chargers had some opportunities, just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. That ball's worked up ahead. Marchione kicks it right to the Chargers' Dorgan. And that ball's taken away. Reed McCann as they kick it back down to the Westerly side of the field, and that ball will be worked to the middle, and it'll find Luca Fazzaro of the Chargers, one of those Charger players who was not there last Saturday. It makes a big difference for this team when he's out there. Does a great job patrolling the middle, and Martin's kick will go out of bounds. Ball rolls out of bounds. It will go to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in their nice navy uniforms, and the Chargers are in their whites here tonight. Ethan McCann tried to tap it to his brother Reed, and that ball will go out of bounds. Falcone will once again come down to throw the ball in. Reed McCann steps in front of that one, makes a good play. Now that ball gets by Faubert of the Bulldogs. Kramer's got it now. Chargers, early opportunity. Oh, Marchione stuffs that one out of there with a nice kick. That ball was destined for a cross. Kramer does cross it this time. McCormick and Falcone went up for it, and Marchione kicks it right to Bennett of the Chargers. Makes a nice move to get by Martin. Tried the shot, but that was Dotson step in front of that one for the Bulldogs. Pretty good turnout for the student section here at Westerly, as you may or may not be able to see them. They're standing along the fence down there. A lot of parents, families, friends. Great night here. Reed McCann trying to run it down, and he'll let that ball roll out of bounds, and then he'll throw it in. Ball finds Jacobson. He now gets it to Falcone. And now Ethan McCann will head it for the Chargers. Ball bouncing back and forth here early on. Now this is Martin and Dorgan running after him. Martin's going to get there. He'll work it back to Falcone, and Falcone will kick the ball out of bounds. Now Bennett and Martin. Martin got tripped up there a little bit. Bennett works it back to Sheldon. That goes off of Kramer out of bounds. And one of those subs that came in to start the game is number 23, Adrian Gincarelli. He had the lone goal for the Bulldogs in their last game against the Chargers. One of the best plays I've seen all season in high school soccer. Jacobson crossed it all the way from across the field, and Gincarelli was able to get his left foot up on a bounce that the ball took, and he found the back of the net for a beautiful shot. Poplasky trying to run it down, showed the speed off right there. Marchione is going to let that ball roll out of bounds. It'll be Asa Mayo goal kick. And instead, Faubert's going to take it for the Bulldogs. Jacobson's got it now for the Bulldogs. Tries to work it up. That was Cody trying to run that one down, and Prescott will kick the ball out of bounds for the Chargers. Matchup of two good goalies here tonight, too. Asa Mayo, I was really impressed with him the last game against the Chargers. Just has a good feel of when to go out. He made some excellent saves as well, and I've called a lot of the Chargers games this year, and Prescott has been doing nothing but that. He's a great goalkeeper, has been saving shots left and right, and likes to play fast, which does bode well for this Chargers team. McCormick's got in the middle of the field now. He taps it back to Rice. Rice finds Poplasky. Now back to McCormick. Chargers possessing the ball good here. Tried to get it to Rice. That ball rolls out of bounds. Ball is very close along the sideline over there, but Bulldogs able to keep it in. Jacobson gets it to Martin. And now the Chargers able to take it away for a split second, and they still have it as Kramer trying to get up that sideline. Good defense from Falcone with the Bulldogs. And some contact right there, and we do have a call going against the Bulldogs. Jacobson tried to run over to get that one, but ran right into Poplasky. So the Chargers will get a free kick. And something the Chargers are missing on these free kicks the other day, Luca Fazzaro is going to go take it. Again, we've seen a lot of Ethan McCann on these. Let's see who else can be in the mix here. Looked like the Bulldogs were ready for it. That ball's kicked straight up in the air. Going back and forth. Falcone and Dorgan run for it for the Bulldogs and Chargers, and that ball will be a Charger throw-in. Number 14, Noah Roy, is also out there for the Bulldogs. He was not in the starting lineup. As is John Orlando. He's number 7 out there on the Bulldogs defensive side. A player who did a great job against the Chargers He got hurt at one point, but before that and after that, just made big plays for the Bulldogs on the defensive side. Gincarelli tried to head it. That ball will go out of bounds. Sheldon will come up for the Chargers to throw it in. I want to shout out the Lady Chargers soccer team, too, as they were able to get a big senior night victory on Thursday. We were not able to cover that game here on 321 Media, but they were able to get the 4-2 victory against a really good Mount Hope team. So, like I've said on some of those broadcasts, it's all about playing your best soccer at the right time, and the Chargers get a big win on Thursday night, on their senior night. Fight for the ball. Jacobson's got it. Finds Roy. Stops. Gets it back to Dotson. Has a little bit of space. The shot goes off the hands of Prescott into the goal. Right off the fingertips. And Dotson. Perfect kick right there to get the Bulldogs up 1-0 on senior night. So the senior Dotson getting the scoring going for the Bulldogs. Bulldog faithful is fired up about that one. And for any of you that are watching that thought that was an easy save, it definitely was not. Dotson's shot took a very sharp turn at the end, almost upward, and some of those can be tough to save for goalkeepers. Now the Bulldogs lead it 1-0. Ball finds Kramer. He's trying to get it, but Faubert was right there for the Bulldogs. That ball will go out of bounds. The Chargers will throw it in. Jacobson tried to head it. Rice comes over for the Chargers. Now that's Dotson getting the ball out to the sideline to Cody. Trying to get by Rice. Rice doing a good job defensively. And that ball will go to the Bulldogs. And a big person on that last goal. I know he didn't score the goal, but it was Jacobson fighting for the ball against Ethan McCann of the Chargers down in that corner near the flag. He was able to secure it, get the ball out to a teammate, and then the rest ensued from there. That ball will be kicked off a Bulldog player. Chargers will throw it in. Pizarro tried to work it back to Rice, very close along the sideline, and he'll work it back to the goalkeeper, Prescott. Ball finds Pizarro. He's going against Faubert. Gets it to Dorgan. The cross. Kramer header! Oh, just missed it right there. Kramer almost had a spectacular play. Great pass from Sean Dorgan. Got to be happy if you're Chargers coach Brian Williams. Just got a goal scored on you, and you respond by getting a really good opportunity at the goal. Dorgan comes out. Angelo Guido will come in for the Chargers. And Faubert kicks it in for the Bulldogs. Gincarelli tried to get it to Martin. Instead it finds McCormick of the Chargers, and now Dotson's got it again. Rice steps up, trying to keep that ball on the westerly side of the field. Sheldon's also there for the Chargers. Now the ball will find Guido. To the middle it goes. McCormick trying to run it down. Beautiful pass from Guido. Up ahead! Poplaski, let's see if he can get it in. Mason Mayo with the save. So high-octane action here to start this game. Both teams getting some good opportunities. Westerly able to capitalize on one, and it looks like we have a player down. Once again, that was Orlando. He got hurt a little bit in the last game. He's always in the thick of things for the Bulldogs, but he's up, he's okay, and we're going to get ready for a goal kick. And you saw it a little bit there from Meso. Good anticipation, is able to come out, meet that shot, and make an excellent save. And Orlando helped out as well. Kramer's got it. He gets by Falcone. The cross. Tried to find Pizarro. Oh, and almost got Poplasky as well. That ball will go out of bounds. And it looked like it should be a Bulldog throw-in. Yes, it will be. And Orlando will do the honors. The fight for the ball goes off of Rice of the Chargers. Bulldogs will get the throw-in. I want to shout out the Westerly athletic staff here as well. Athletic Director Jamie Venolino. Hadn't seen him in a little bit ever since the summer when we had basketball camp here, but always greets me with such great positivity, and he has done a great job over here at Westerly with the athletics. As Faubert lets it roll to the goalkeeper, Mayo. We're very fortunate to be able to be in the communities that we are in. Stonington, Prout, Westerly, and Chariho. Athletic directors are always so welcoming, and we really, really appreciate and we love working with all the schools we get to work with. That ball's kicked off of McCormick out of bounds. The Bulldogs will throw it in. McCormick wasn't even faced. He's like, I'm ready for the next play. Let's go. This is Bulldogs Chargers. Got another sub coming in for the Bulldogs. Roy will go out, and Judah Shackner will come in. Number 10, he's a junior. Falcone will throw it in once again, as we're under 25 minutes left to go in the first half. 24 minutes, 10 seconds to be exact. Rice tries to find Poplasky. He still has it. Now works it back to Reed McCann. He'll find Bennett. Dotson right there, though. As soon as Bennett turned. Gigarelli working against Guido. Kramer tried to come over, and the ball will get worked back to Falcone, and the ball will roll right to Prescott in goal. Settled nicely by Dotson. Bennett was trying to come over to take it, and Dotson works it to Shackner. Ball finds Jacobson. Headed by Ethan McCann. Great defender, Ethan McCann is. He's just been making plays like that for the Chargers all year long. We've seen him score some goals as well. Great senior leader for the Chargers. Ethan McCann will send it down. Fazaro and Marchione run after it. Marchione's able to win it. Then he sends the ball down the sideline very nicely to Jacobson. Couldn't settle it. Now McCormick gets it to Poplasky. Chargers have had some opportunities. Worked in. Kramer heads it. And that ball will go to Mayo in goal. A good try from Kramer right there. Both teams have been in action this week as well. For the Chargers, they were on the road on Tuesday against Hope High School. They were able to get a 1-0 victory. Luca Fazaro had the lone goal in that game for the Chargers. And then last night, they were able to win at home on their senior night against Woonsocket 4-0. As for the Bulldogs, their only game was played on a Wednesday this week. They lost 3-2 on the road at St. Ray's. So Chargers having to come off playing last night, back-to-back nights can always be tough for a team sometimes. Sometimes it can also help a team as you still have that adrenaline. You want to be able to get back out there. That ball's headed out of bounds. by the Chargers. It'll be a goal kick. I want to shout out all of our sponsors here on 321 Media. Without the help and support of our sponsors, you guys wouldn't be able to watch this stuff for free. So we really want to appreciate what they do. If you're interested in sponsoring with 321 Media, please call or text 401-321-2838. We still have spots for sports in our 4 communities. So please make sure 401-321-2838. We love local businesses. They are what help keep communities going. So please, if you know anyone or are interested yourself, please call or text 401-321-2838. Because now Ethan McCann's got it for the Chargers. Works it up to Fazaro. Fazaro tried to get it to McCormick. Bulldogs right there. And we'll see if the Bulldogs can do the same thing last game. They were able to score a goal in the first half and then able to shut out the Chargers for the entire game. Not an easy feat to accomplish. As we've seen the Chargers win 3-0, 4-0, including a 3-0 victory against previously undefeated Scituate, who they hadn't lost since 2023. So that was a big win for the Chargers. But Chargers have shown that they can strike at any time. Ball's worked up ahead. Kramer's trying to run it down. And the shot goes wide left of the goal. Head coach of the Chariho Chargers is Brian Williams. He's assisted by Coach Faragalli, Coach Joel Gabrielson, and Coach Aruda. I want to shout out Jacob. You'll be hearing his voice for the basketball season. He'll do many of the Chariho boys and girls basketball games, as he did last year with Coach Russ. They did a great job for us. Can't wait to have them back in Pulowski Gym this winter. As Kramer will kick that ball down the sideline, and Falcone will have to back up for his throw-in.
How we doing, guys?
Good.
Bennett working against 3 Bulldogs, trying to get by him. Martin's right there with him, and he'll tap the ball out of bounds. Bennett, very big player, uses his size and speed very effectively out there. Kramer slipped. Falcone keeps it in and then hits it off of Kramer out of bounds. At least it looked like it went off of Kramer. I guess not. And the Chargers will get the throw-in. I think Falcone was a little confused as well. He thought he hit that one right off of Kramer. Reed McCann with a throw-in. Marchione, good header. Now Dotson, he's playing with some energy here tonight. All over the field. And now Shackner will take that one for the Bulldogs. Trying to work the ball up ahead. Gincarelli trying to run it down. Sheldon stride for stride. Gincarelli's able to win it, but it finds the foot of Ethan McCann. Up ahead. That's Luca Fazaro, not a Tim McCormick. Now gets the ball to Rice. Shackner has got it now. He's working against McCormick. Now the ball will go to Dotson. Kramer, nice play to take it away from behind. He tries to get it up to Fazaro. Instead, Marchione will come over and get it. He got it up to Jacobson. And now Rice will find Fazaro. Tries to kick it up ahead. That was a nice play from Fazaro. Gets it to Poplasky. And we got a call going against the Chargers. A little push from Poplasky right there. And the Bulldogs will get a free kick. We'll get subs in for both teams. Brendan Gleason will come in for the Chargers. Noah Roy comes back in for the Bulldogs. And now the ball finds McCormick of the Chargers. Chargers trying to even things up here at Sal Algieri Field. Falcone not having it on that play. And Sheldon's kick. Let's see if Kramer can keep it in. He heads it. Tries to go get it. And the turf here is a little bit quicker than the Charger grass over at the Carl Lumbum Athletic Complex. So that ball will roll out of bounds. Ball will find Sheldon of the Chargers. Shackner kicked it up in the air. Gincarelli could not get it, so the Chargers will have a throw in. Sheldon gets it into Bennett. Roy all over him. Now the ball tried to be settled by Gleason. Now the ball will find Dorgan. Back to Gleason. Got some contact, and Dotson's going to get that foul call. So it'll be another free kick for the Chargers. Sean Dorgan also checked back into the game for the Chargers. This will be McCormick. Bulldogs got their wall in front of McCormick. Ball's worked in. See if someone can get it. It's headed, but it was by a Bulldog. I believe that was Marchione. That ball will go out of bounds, and Westerly Player was able to hit it off of a Charger player. That was Thaddeus Santoro, the freshman for the Bulldogs. He's number 4, able to make a nice play there, and he'll come out of the game. And Cody, the senior for the Bulldogs, will come back in. Jacobson, now to Shackner. He was someone we did not see last Saturday against the Chargers. Cody trying to run it down. Working against Ethan McCann. Ethan McCann stands strong there, though. Now gets it up the sideline to Dorgan. Looked like a handball, and it was. As this will be Faubert getting ready to take the free kick for the Bulldogs. Chargers have had the ball on their side of the field a lot so far this game. Have had more shot opportunities, but the Bulldogs just able to take advantage and cash in on theirs as they were able to last Saturday. So the Chargers turn to answer the bell. Dorgan up ahead to Gleason. He has a little bit of space. Marchione coming over quickly. Nice play on the ball there. Dorgan was able to save it. It's crossed. Faubert heads it for the Bulldogs. That ball is off the Bulldogs, so the Chargers will throw it in. This will be Sheldon doing so for the Chargers. And just like it is tonight, the weather is getting cooler. Keep your house the perfect temperature inside all year long with honeycomb shades and more. Call Honeycomb Shades and More today at 401-345-6532. We want to thank them for being a proud sponsor here on 321 Media. As Falcone will roll it over to Faubert. He'll get set to kick it back in for the Bulldogs. Headed by Sheldon. Find Dotson of the Bulldogs. Fazar trying to hold him off. He does. He works back to Bennett. Bennett to Kramer. Kramer, nice moves right there. Gets it back to Bennett. Now Rice will work it back to Ethan McCann. He'll send it over to the near sideline, right to Ryan Sheldon. Chargers keeping possession. Gleason and Faber fighting for it. Gleason got up on that one, showing his basketball athleticism. That ball will go off the Bulldogs. Gincarelli all over Kramer. He's able to get it to McCormick, not to Rice. Two Chargers missing tonight. Vinny Ferreira, an important player for the Chargers, does a lot of good things for them out there, as well as Brandon Resinger. We haven't seen him in a few games. I know he was battling some illness, so we hope that he is all okay. As Cody tried to get up the field. Good job by Gleason, but now the Bulldogs control it. Jacobson tried to get it to Gincarelli. That ball will find Prescott. He'll kick it the other way. As we now have 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Division II boys soccer we have here for you tonight. Chargers and Bulldogs, a classic matchup. Each time these two teams meet in any sport, there's always a little extra that the players come with. I know I can speak for myself. You know, you don't like to admit it, but these games always naturally get you a little bit more up to play. Bulldogs were able to take the first matchup this season last Saturday 1-0, and that's the score. They lead the Chargers right now once again. Reed McCann working against Dumas, and Dumas will kick the ball out of bounds. So Prescott will kick the ball back in for the Chargers. And in the one and almost half a game so far that I've seen the Bulldogs in, just very impressed with what Coach Angelo Luzzi has got going on with these Bulldogs. They play with energy. Seems like they're always in the right spots. They pass the ball really well. And their defense is just exceptional. I'm sure Coach Angelo Luzzi preaches that. If you can keep the other team from scoring and you're able to get a goal, you win the game at the end of the day. And that's what they were able to do against the Chargers the last time. They've had some low-scoring games this year that they've been able to come out and win. Got to be the formula again once tonight if you're the Bulldogs. Marchione knees in. That ball will go out of bounds. This will be Rice throwing the ball in for the Chargers. Czar tried to get it back to him. Coach Angelo Luzzi tried to go up and get it. Went over his head. The ball will go to the Bulldogs. Ball find the Chargers. Bennett gets it up to Kramer. Trying to cut it to the middle. He does. Now works it back to Bennett. He can shoot from there. Bulldogs converge quickly. And Dotson's able to take it away for a second. Dorgan's shot goes through the goalpost instead of the net. So it'll be a goal kick for Mayo. Roy and Bennett fight for it. Now the ball finds Poplasky of the Chargers. He's trying to get through the Westerly defense. Kramer, the shot, just wide of the goal. Kramer, an electrifying player for the Chargers. He's just always all over the field. He always has opportunities to score in these games. He's already had a few here. That was a really, really difficult shot, as was the first one. He's now Faubert. Will kick the ball back in for the Bulldogs. Ball roll out of bounds. Chargers will throw it in. Ball finds Kramer. He's working against Falcone. He's got two Bulldogs on him now. Ball goes back to Bennett. The shot. Oh, and just wide right of the goal. And that's the power that I was just talking about. Bennett's not afraid to go. Not afraid to let it go from about that 20-yard line. Roy and McCann go after it. It'll go off of Roy out of bounds. The Chargers will throw it in. I'm gonna shout out the Bulldog football team. They were in action this afternoon. They took a trip up to Moses Brown to take on the Quakers in a Division II matchup. That game was played at 2:30. They were able to get a nice big win, 42-14. So the Bulldogs still proving why they are one of the best teams in Division II. Exciting time to be a Bulldog fan as, Cody turned on the Jets. He's got it up the sideline. Ball's worked across. Gincarelli tries to settle it. Doesn't have a shot. He works to the Dotson. Good defense from the Chargers. But the camera, I don't think did it justice. Cody absolutely put on the burners. Number 15, Joe Kuna, who has the ball right now for the Chargers. He works it over to Kramer. He checked in. Ball is out of bounds. Bulldogs will get it. As now we have 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Jacobson stepped in front of that one for the Bulldogs. And now Falcone will kick it the other way. Reed McCann heads it near the sideline. Kuna's able to keep it in. Nice play. Now the ball will find Falcone. He'll work it toward the Chargers side of the field. McCormick will get it to Bennett. Now to Kuna. In the middle it goes, settled beautifully by Fazaro. Poplasky to the outside, tries to get it to Dorgan. Orlando's all over it. Now to Fazaro, trying to get to his right foot. Dotson said no, and Marchione will send it down the field for the Bulldogs. To the sideline it goes to Kramer. Good defense from Gincarelli, got that ball out of bounds. Ball's kicked out of bounds. Chargers will get another throw in. Dorgan tried to head it to Poplasky, but the ball finds Marchione instead. Ooh, big collision. Oh, and I don't know if Orlando should have got the call there. Both guys just ran into each other, but I guess if someone had to get it on that play, Orlando should get it, but thought both guys were just going after the ball and just a collision. But the Chargers will get a free kick. That ball will go out of bounds. As we're officially under 2 minutes left to go in the first half. At halftime, we will have the Dime Bank halftime report. We want to shout out Dime Bank for being the proud halftime sports sponsor here for all Westerly sports. Ethan McCann gets it over to Kuna. Can the Chargers work some late half magic? Ball finds McCormick of the Chargers. Nice move there to get it to his right foot. Falcone, good defense, steps in front of that one. Now Bennett tried to get it to Pizarro. Poplaski kicked it up in the air. Pizarro, oh, beautiful footwork. This is what the Chargers were missing. Falcone all over him, trying to make another move to keep the ball in. Falcone will kick that ball out of bounds. In it goes. Marchione right there. Rice tried to shoot one, and Mayo will come out to secure that one for the Bulldogs. Ball finds Roy. Makes a nice move, but it goes right to Reed McCann. Ball's headed out of bounds. And that'll be the half at Sal Orgiri Field on a beautiful Saturday night. Division II soccer. Bulldogs lead it on senior night against the Chargers 1-0. We will be right back after some messages from our sponsors.
Moving doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's across town or just across the hall, no job is too big or too small for Easy Does It Moving and More. Sean and his team put people first, making your move safe, smooth, and stress-free from start to finish. For a move made simple, go with the name that says it all. Easy Does It Moving and More. Call us today at 401-545-6078 or go to easydoesitmoving.com.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop in to Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Welcome back, everybody. We are live here on 321 Media, and it's halftime. So that means the Dime Bank halftime report presented by our friends over at Dime Bank, located conveniently in the heart of Westerly at 131 Franklin Street. Visit Dime Bank. Community banking lives here. So the lone goal of the half came from Dotson of the Bulldogs. Senior night, getting the Bulldogs on the board with a rocket of a shot. It looked straight at first, and the ball took a little weird turn in the air, and it went off the fingertips of Prescott in goal. Definitely not an easy ball to save. For the Chargers, they've gotten some good opportunities so far in the half. I think all they need to do is try to start converting on more of those. I've really liked some of the crosses that they've had, and I think getting the ball in the middle of the field to either Bennett or Fazaro to try to make something happen is always a good thing. For the Bulldogs, their defense has really come to play once again tonight. Just really impressed with what they do, especially with Marchione on the back line. He does everything for the Bulldogs, as well as Orlando. Falcone does a really good job for the Bulldogs as well. So it is going to be a tall task for the Chargers to be able to score on the Bulldogs here tonight, especially on a night like senior night. Once again, want to shout out all of the seniors from both teams. First for Chariho, Ryan Sheldon and Ethan McCann. And for the Bulldogs, Anthony Ritacco, Robert Dotson, Nicholas Cody, Kaizen Lee, Adam Dumas, Luigi Marchione, and Nicholas Nordman. Mentioned earlier, but just such a special night. All these players just work so hard, not only on the field, but in the classroom as well. And all of these young men are truly the definition of student athletes, so really want to congratulate them on this night. But both teams are still going to be looking to make the playoffs, too. Both teams have 2 games left. The Chargers will travel to Smithfield on Tuesday to take on the Sentinels, and then on Thursday they will travel to West Warwick, and that'll be West Warwick's senior night. As for the Bulldogs will have a short turnaround. They'll have to hit the road early tomorrow to take on the Lincoln Lions for a 10:30 a.m. game, and then Tuesday they will finish the season on the road at Tiverton High School. We want to once again shout out Dime Bank for presenting us this halftime report, and we will be right back for the second half right after this.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor-thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.
Mathis, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Make your house a home using quality paints and stains. Achieve long-lasting color and beauty with premium products from Benjamin Moore, available only at locally owned stores like ours. Elevate your home interior with Aura, Regal Select, and Ben Paint, or give your exteriors protection from the weather with Element Guard and new Woodlux exterior stains. No matter what you choose, we know you'll see the love. Visit us today to get started on your next project. Westerly Paints, 85 Franklin Street in Westerly, or call 401-596-8333 and visit westerlypaints.com.
Support a local cause you believe in when you open any new checking account at Washington Trust. Whether it's providing housing, ensuring no one goes hungry, or teaching tomorrow's leaders, we'll donate $25 to a local nonprofit on your behalf and give you $200 after 2 direct deposits. So open the checking account that's good for you and good for your community. Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Sal Augeri Field. The weather is starting to get a little bit colder out here right now, but I'm sure the action is going to heat up in the second half if it's anything like the first half. Bulldogs lead the Chargers in this very important Division II matchup here tonight. The only goal coming from Dotson in the first half. The senior was able to rifle a shot past the goalkeeper, Connor Prescott. And it looks like Bennett will get the ball in to start the half for the Chargers. And that ball will go to Reed McCann. Chargers currently 8-6-1 on the year. They are 6th in Division II. Bulldogs coming into this game 5-9-2. They are 11th. So win here tonight for the Bulldogs, I think would possibly boost them up 1 or 2 spots. I don't know exactly where everybody else is in the standings, but I know the Bulldogs would be a big win if they could get one here tonight. Sheldon kicked the ball off of Gincarelli out of bounds, so they'll throw it in. And for the Chargers, it's also an important game. You want to try to keep that 6th spot, and who knows, depending on what other teams do, you could possibly move up in the standings as well. And of course, this game is important because it is senior night here at Sal Augeri Field. I want to once again congratulate seniors from both teams. Ethan McCann gets it over to Ryan Sheldon, now to Reed McCann. Ball finds Tim McCormick. Now to Poblaski, who was very active in the first half. Gets it up ahead beautifully to Dorgan. Gets it to Poblaski. The shot, it's a good one. Oh, Asa Mayo using all of his height right there to go up and get that one. Don't quote me on it, but I believe Asa Mayo is around 6'2", 6'3", something like that in goal. So definitely does help to have a very tall player as a goalkeeper for shots exactly like that. Falcone comes over to head it. Reed McCann will do the same thing. Now the ball will find Fazaro, and he's able to work it back to Prescott in goal. Faubert comes up to settle that one for the Bulldogs. Now gets it to Jacobson, to Martin. Tries to get up ahead to Roy. A little too far ahead of him, and Ethan McCann sent one right off of Roy. He's a little shaken up. Looks like he's going to shake it off, though. Headed by Bennett. Now he'll try to step to it, but Gincarelli was right there. Still there, now gets it to Sheldon. Now to Dorgan along the sideline. Gets it up to Poplaski, and couldn't quite secure that one, so that ball will be a Bulldog throw-in. In it goes, a fight for the ball. That's McCann and Roy going at it. Now finds Bennett in the middle of the field. He makes a nice move. Martin recovers, though. Now finds Fazaro. Nice play from Dotson right there to poke that one away. Orlando's there for the Bulldogs. See if that ball stays in bounds. Looks like it's going to. Took a Bulldog turn here. Cody's got it. Now to Roy. Oh, tried to make a move there. Finds him. Dotson, a little too far of a shot that time. That ball will roll and now be headed up in the air, and we'll go to Prescott in goal. That was unbelievable. The way that ball was turning on the turf here at Algieri Field. I thought that ball had no shot of staying in. Cody tried to run after it, but that ball will go out of bounds. Rice will throw it in. He'll get it to Reed McCann. Now over to McCormick. Right to Kramer. Now to Reed McCann. Gincarelli trying to work against 3 Charger defenders, and Charger's able to take it away. Poplaski taps it right to Bennett very nicely. Trying to get it up ahead to Dorgan. Leads him perfectly. Gincarelli right there. And now that ball will roll out of bounds, so the Bulldogs will get a goal kick. If you discover harmful mold or mildew in your home or business, don't wait to have it removed. Mold can damage properties, cause poor indoor air quality, and even cause serious health and or respiratory concerns. For over 35 years, ServiceMaster by Mason certified technicians have provided mold inspections and air quality testing and are experts in mold cleanup and remediation to leave you with a healthy and safe space. So make sure to call 401-322-3030 or visit ServiceMasterByMason.com. Again, that's 401-322-3030 or visit ServiceMasterByMason.com. And that ball will go out of bounds. The Bulldogs will get the throw in. Both of these coaching staffs just done an excellent job with their programs, not only this year, but over the course of some seasons now. Both of these teams have been able to compete with Division 2's best. I know the Bulldogs' record doesn't necessarily show it, but looks like they're playing some good soccer at the right time. Poplaski kicks it right to Fazaro. Beautiful heel kick. Now the ball will find Rice. Now Kramer trying to cross it, and there's no one there, and Mayo will go get that one for the Bulldogs. McCormick goes up to get it for the Chargers. He finds Dorgan. Reed McCann trying to find a teammate. Faubert was there, and now Poplaski tried to get it for the Chargers. Headers all over the place here at Westerly. That ball will go out of bounds. It will go the Chargers' way. McCormick sends it to the other side of the field. Right to Dorgan. He heads it. Dotson was right there for the Bulldogs. Dorgan all over Gincarelli. And good job by the Bulldog defense right there. Take it away. Roy had it. Sheldon kicked it out of bounds. Bulldogs throwing. Falcone will do so for the Bulldogs. Goes right to the Chargers. And that ball will roll out of bounds. And Reed McCann will throw it in. Dorgan, nice header to keep that ball in. But the ball will go out of bounds. That was off of Poplaski. Ball gets thrown in, but then rolls down right to Connor Prescott in goal. Big kick from Prescott right over midfield. Kramer trying to run it down. Marchione's right there for the Bulldogs. Ball goes out of bounds. Header by Martin goes out of bounds. Bulldogs got a lot of guys back right now on defense, trying to prevent any goal for the Chargers here tonight. That ball finds Mayo. Ball goes right to McCormick in the middle of the field. Getting it down. Kramer tried to go get it, but Marchione once again right there. Goes off of Cody out of bounds, so the Chargers will get a throw in. McCormick gets it to Reed McCann. Work near the box. Marchione right there. Great play from Luigi. That ball will go out of bounds. As we now have 30 minutes left to go here in the second half. Bennett making some moves. The shot, and it rolls wide of the net. It's a nice try there from Colby Bennett. We've seen him with some remarkable goals so far this season. And now Faubert will kick the ball back in for the Bulldogs. Ball finds Kramer. Now the Bulldogs do a good job of stepping up on defense right there, and the Chargers will have a throw-in. Clive Wynn will come into the game for the Chargers for the first time. He'll take out Poplaski. And I should also mention, while I have the opportunity to, we were at Pulaski Gymnasium on Monday night for Chariho Girls Volleyball, and we want to apologize to the Chariho Girls Volleyball team as we were having some technical difficulties there. We'll have to work with Chariho to try to get those issues straightened out, but the Chargers were able to win that game in straight sets. So congratulations to the Chargers. I'm stuck around for the rest of the game, and the Lady Chargers volleyball team looked excellent on that particular night. Now Cody working along the sideline for the Bulldogs, working against Rice. That ball goes off of Rice, so the Bulldogs will throw it in. Chargers volleyball team playing in a tough Division I. Started the season off 0-7, but then were able to rattle off 4 straight, and now they got some wins underneath their belt. It's always tough starting a season like that, but Coach Kathy McGeehan and Coach Sean Cole does a great job with that program, and the players have really improved throughout the season as well. And speaking of girls volleyball, if you haven't gotten the chance, make sure you check out the Westerly girls volleyball team. 15-0 they are on the season now after a big win last night. We had that game here on 321 Media against previously undefeated Mount Hope. Mount Hope was 13-0 going into that game. They sit on top of the Division II standings. Not only one of the best teams in Division II, but one of the best teams in the state. They have a lot of great athletes. Lila Auth is an exceptional player for the Bulldogs. And Coach Laurel Auth doing a great job. Now Faubert will get ready to kick this one back in for the Bulldogs. Headed by Cody. Go right to Ethan McCann. Now works it over to his brother Reed. Reed still has it. Tries to work it up ahead. Wynn's trying to run it down. Mayo's right there. We saw that energy from Mr. Wynn the other day at Chariho. Chariho needed a spark. They weren't getting much as far as scoring opportunities, and they came out in the second half. Clive Wynn got into the game, and he changed things for the Chargers. They didn't end up scoring any goals, but he put the pressure on the Bulldogs. So Coach Brian Williams going back to the well here as he's running after it now. Marchione able to come over and get that ball out of there. Great job from the senior defender. Chargers trying to go quickly. Bennett gets it over to Ethan McCann. Chargers have really dominated the possession here. Rice trying to work now. Good defense from the Bulldogs. Another Charger throw-in. Ethan McCann works the ball near the box. Dotson kicks it up in the air. Headed by Dorgan. Headed by Clive Wynn! What a play from the Chargers! Oh, and it looks like we do have an offside call. I got too excited. I did not see the referee's signal. And we do have offside. But great play there from the Chargers. I know they don't get the goal right there. They still have 25 minutes to do so, though. And with energy like that, execution like that, the Chargers definitely get back into this game. As we're still sitting on 1-0 Bulldogs. McCormick trying to get back up to Clive Wynn. And I think he's able to hit it off the Westerly defender. Oh, it looked like it hit off of Marchione. Out of bounds, but the Bulldogs will get the goal kick. So Faubert will do the honors for the Bulldogs. Bleachers are packed here at Sal Algieri Field. Once again, it is senior night. Plenty of students from both schools showed up tonight. along with, of course, parents, families, friends. Always a great atmosphere when these two teams play each other in any sport. And we're grateful over here at 321 Media that we get to cover both of these schools. Ball's worked outside to Gincarelli. Here come the Bulldogs. They've taken advantage of their opportunities. And the Chargers stand strong right there as Fazaro gets it in the middle of the field to McCormick. Outside it goes to Dorgan. Tries to get it up to Wynn. He's able to keep the ball in. Try to get it to Kramer. He's trying to run it down. And that ball will find Asa Mayo's hands. We want to make sure to shout out Evering Electric, a family-owned and operated electrical contracting company based in Pawcatuck, Connecticut. They take pride in working on large and small residential and commercial projects. Let Evering Electric help you tackle your project. Call 860-495-5169 today. We want to thank Evering Electric for sponsoring with us. Again, that number is 860-495-5169. McCormick now taps it to Bennett. Ball will go off of the Bulldogs' Roy. And Sheldon throws it in. McCann, wow, found McCormick. Not a Dorgan. Not a Sheldon. Really looks like, no, I didn't play soccer or anything, but it looks like the Bulldogs are in full prevent mode right now. Kramer trying to find it, but once again, Marchione right there for the Bulldogs. Big collision Rice ran right into. I believe that was Jacobson. Yeah, Jacobson he ran into, and the call will go against the Chargers. I think if you're Coach Angelo Luzzi, I think that's a strategy you have to have. I know the Bulldogs can score goals too, but currently lead at 1-0. You have a really, really good defense. Try to really focus all that attention and energy on that side of the ball. That ball's kicked right to Marchione. Chargers McCann steps to it, now gets it to Kramer. Oh, Orlando was right there for the Bulldogs. Kramer tried to make a move along the sideline. Orlando denied it. That ball will find McCormick. Now gets it the middle to Wynn. Rolls by him, and it's kicked out of bounds by the Bulldogs. Poplaski and Guido check in for the Chargers. They'll take out Dorgan and Fazaro. And Aaron Rice will throw it in for the Chargers. As we officially have 20 minutes left to go in the second half. Oh, nice move along the sideline there from Gincarelli, but the Chargers, that was Sheldon able to get it to Poplaski. Now to Wynn. Gets it in the box, and that'll roll softly to Mayo. Once again, another beautiful night for soccer. I wish we had our meteorologist. Shout out Gary Collins. I guess I'll have to do that work on my own. Currently 55 degrees here in Westerly. A slight breeze. Great night to watch any sport. Kramer the shot. Goes high. Kramer in the thick of things again for the Chargers. It's just so tough when the Bulldogs are all over you defensively. They swarm to the ball. They have a lot of athleticism, just always in the right spots. looking for them to make a mistake if you're the Chargers. Headed by Bennett. Now Guido does the same. It finds Poplaski trying to control it. Gincarelli fighting against him. And that ball will go the Chargers' way. Dotson's able to kick that one near the near sideline. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Cody. Fazaro, short break, comes back in. He'll take out Clive Wynn. Good minutes from Clive right there. He doesn't get to play a ton sometimes for this Chargers team, but always comes in, provides good energy. And he almost had the first Charger goal of the game, too, if it weren't for an offside call. Orlando's got it for the Bulldogs. Kramer came over. Looked like that should be, let's see what they call it. They're going to call it a Bulldog throw-in. Great play from Orlando. Took it right away from Fazaro. Now Kramer's got it. Works it across the field. Oh, headed by Poplaski, but the ball will go out of bounds. Bulldogs will get the throw in. That'll be Tyler Falcone throwing the ball in for the Bulldogs. Falcone, also an excellent baseball player for the Bulldogs baseball team. Was fun covering them and him during the spring. Shout out Coach Ron Spizzato, head coach of the boys baseball team as well as the football team. Fazzaro's shot was blocked. Headed now. Still in the air, and Mayo. Good decision to come out and grab that one. Oh, big throw from Mayo right there. The first time this season I've seen a goalie throw it that far. And it'll go right back to him. Falcone trying to work the ball up the sideline. Sheldon steps to it for the Chargers. Now Guido gets it back to, that's Reed McCann. Guarded closely. That's Dumas on him out there. Now the ball finds Ethan McCann. Marchione steps up to head that one out for the Bulldogs. Off the Bulldogs, Chargers will throw it in. Ethan McCann, big kick, trying to find Poplaski. Does find him. Tries to get it to Guido. Oh, Kramer was there too. Now McCormick. Working down the sideline. The cross with his left foot. And Faubert was right there to get in front of that one. It will be a Charger corner. We've seen the Chargers be successful on many of these this season. Now this will be Fazaro. Ball goes in. Goes by everybody. Ethan McCann trying to run it down for the Chargers. Guarded closely by Gincarelli. Tries to work the ball back in. Rice's shot goes high. As Faubert gets that ball back in play, Roy heads it right to Dumas, and Dumas will do the same. Back to Roy, now to Dumas. And Bennett will take that one away for the Chargers, and McCann will work it back to Prescott. Looking for the best deal on a new or used car? Visit bobvalenti.com or visit one of their locally trusted dealerships in the area. Once again, visit bobvalenti.com. As Roy went down, he's hopping off the field. Hopefully he's okay. He can get some attention and hopefully be able to come back into this game. Martin will come back in for the Bulldogs. Marchione's kick, it's a big one. It'll go out of bounds. Rice gets it in to Fazaro, tries to get it back to Rice. Dotson once again right there for the Bulldogs. Ball will be off of him, out of bounds. Dotson steps in front of that throw in. Will go out of bounds. He's been one of the key cogs in this Westerly machine tonight as well. I know he scored, but not just for that. He's been all over the field, in the middle of the field, playing really hard on defense, like right there, able to get that ball out of bounds. Bennett has got it for the Chargers. And Marchione was right there. And he gets it out of harm's way for the Bulldogs. Reed McCann kicks it nicely, but that ball will go out of bounds. That's Falcone throwing it in for the Bulldogs. Cody trying to go get it for the Bulldogs, and McCann was able to get it to Rice now. McCormick to Rice. Now to Ethan McCann. Trying to get it up ahead to Fazaro. Marchione right there. Marchione doing a good job of holding him off. You'll also get to catch Luigi Marchione on the basketball court for the Bulldogs this season. Excited to watch that team and him as well. As Coach Brent Fazaro has done a great job so far with the Westerly boys basketball team. And if you're ever in the Ashaway area, make sure you go check out Revive Coffee. Fazaros do a great job with Revive Coffee. You might miss it if you don't look too quick. A little unorthodox, but it is a bus that they're able to make coffee, pastries, all the fun stuff out of. So definitely go check out Revive Coffee. As Prescott will come out of this game, and we're going to have a new goalkeeper. Let me see if I can figure out who that is. Ball's in the air. Ball finds Falcone of the Bulldogs. That ball will go out of bounds. So interesting move here for the Chargers. Prescott has been in goal all season for the Chargers. He's changing into a different shirt though, so you never could put out the possibility of him possibly becoming a field player in this game. As I believe Dylan Edenbach came in for the Chargers at goalkeeper. Faubert's able to get that ball out of there. Energy starting to pick up here at Sal Algieri Field. You can hear the fans starting to get closer and closer to the end of the game as we have exactly 9 minutes left to go in the second half. But Blasky, he's working against Gincarelli, now gets it to Sheldon. Trying to find Guido. Now that ball finds Sheldon once again. Headed right there by Jacobson. Good strong header. Pizarro trying to get in the box. Marchione was right there. Flipped up in the air. Poplasky swung and missed. And Falcone will get that ball out of bounds. Chargers will throw it in. Oh, instead it's going to be a Bulldog throw-in. Okay, never mind. It's going to be a Charger throw-in. The referee threw two different signals in there. And Prescott does indeed come into this game as a field player. He takes out Poplasky. So the first time we've seen this from the Chargers this season. Ball goes off of Pizarro, and Mayo is able to go and get that one. Reed McCann steps to that one for the Chargers. Kramer working against Marchione, gets by him. Oh, nice play right there. Orlando was right there for the Bulldogs. Ball's trying to be worked in. Gincarelli headed it up in the air. Prescott and Falcone fight for it. And it's going to be a goal kick. That went off of Prescott's head out of bounds. As Faubert will get this ball back in play. How about Orlando, though? John Orlando, freshman for the Bulldogs, making a huge play in this game right there on the defensive side. And we got a call going against the Chargers as Jacobson got pushed to the ground right there. And Faubert will take this free kick. Falcone, Faubert, Marchione, and Orlando, along with Dotson, done a great job defensively in this game. Shackner tried to get up the sideline. Good play from Joe Kuna, and now works it to Prescott. Tries to get it up ahead to Luca Pizarro. Faubert kicks it out of bounds. The Chargers now with 6 minutes left to try to get a goal here. By no means an impossible feat. We've seen the Chargers strike quickly for goals this entire season. See if they can do it here tonight. As Falcone throws it in. Reed McCann heads it. And we're going to get a call. It's going to go the Chargers' way. This will be Luca Pizarro with the free kick. Near the box. Westerly defenders are right there. Gincarelli and Falcone combining for the stop right there, and that ball is kicked out of bounds by Gincarelli. Ball gets worked into the box. That ball will go out of bounds. It's going to be a Charger corner. So the Chargers, another opportunity on a corner kick. Let's see if they can put one in the back of the net here. Fazaro, pretty good ball. Headed. That ball's worked out to McCormick. Now to Reed McCann. Chargers all up on the attack right now. Now Reed McCann will throw it in. Fazaro's in the middle. And that ball's worked out by Tyler Falcone. And that ball's worked back to Ethan McCann. Bulldogs got everybody back right now. And Marchione with the header. Ran into Mayo. And Dorgan's shot goes high. Sometimes it can be tough to hear out there. Goalie, I'm sure, tries to communicate with that defense as to when he or she is going up to go get the ball, but sometimes in the heat of the battle, can't really hear. And with the energy right now at Sal Algieri Field, it may be tough to hear as well. But luckily, Marchione was able to get there and make a good play for the Bulldogs. Dumas tried to tap it to the sideline to Cody. That ball will go out of bounds. As we have 3 minutes left to go. Again, Division II matchup. Bulldogs 11th in D2 as it stands right now. Chargers are in 6th. Marchione, good header to get that ball out of bounds. And he'll do the same right there. Reed McCann will have another throw in. This time it's Dotson with the header. And Faubert kicks that ball out of bounds. Ball boys on the sideline, very busy tonight. Especially this near sideline in the second half. Jancarelli, good job getting it out of there. Ethan McCann works it back in. And Mayo able to sky up and get that one. Dorgan heads it, and Dotson will send that ball the other way. As it's tracked down by the Chargers. The Chargers goalkeeper, Edenbach, will pick it up. Headed by Fazar, trying to get it up to Kramer. Good defense once again from the Bulldogs. Now tries to get it to Prescott. An opportunity for a cross. Falcone's there. Ball caroms to Fazaro. Bulldogs all over it. Kicked up ahead. Ethan McCann gets it for the Chargers. And we got a call against the Bulldogs. As we are under 2 minutes left to go in regulation. Bulldogs trying to hold on for a big senior night victory against the rival Chargers. Rice has it in the middle of the field. Defense, once again from the Bulldogs, stands strong. Jacobson trying to go after the ball for the Bulldogs. Dotson steps to it. And now Connor Prescott tries to get it up to Fazaro. See if the Chargers have one last run in them here tonight. Kuna near the box. Marchione heads it. Now ball finds Connor Prescott. Working against Falcone. But once again, Falcone just all over it. Bulldogs defense. Great team defense here tonight. The attackers even had to play a lot more back in the second half than they normally would, and they've done a great job as well. And there is the final whistle here at Sal Algieri Field. The Westerly Bulldogs able to get a big win on senior night, 1-0 against the Chargers. Great game from both teams here tonight, and the Bulldogs get another victory over the Chargers in the same exact way they were able to do it last Saturday, 1-0. The lone goal in the game came with 29 minutes, 47 seconds left to go in the first half, where senior Dotson was able to rifle a shot past the hands of Connor Prescott, tipped off of his hands. It was a very difficult shot to save, and the Bulldogs are victorious here tonight. Now it is time for our post-game show, brought to you by Coastal Graphics, signs, t-shirts, truck wraps, and more. Call Jeff and his team for all of your printing needs at Coastal Graphics. 401-425-2312, 83 Tom Harvey Road in Westerly. We want to really shout out Coastal Graphics. Again, that number is 401-425-2312, 83 Tom Harvey Road in Westerly. And now it is time to give our Ed French Son Player of the Game, brought to you by our friends at Ed French Son Paving, Rhode Island and Connecticut's #1 asphalt paving company. Call 401-596-8917 today. And tonight, as we like to usually do here on 321 Media, we're going to give it the Player of the Game to all of the seniors from both teams. Ethan McCann, Ryan Sheldon from the Chariho Chargers, and for the Bulldogs, Anthony Ritacco, Robert Dotson, who did have the goal here tonight, Nicholas Cody, Kaizen Lee, Adam Dumas, Luigi Marchione, and Nicholas Nordman. We want to congratulate all of them in their senior year. And we're going to congratulate the Bulldogs as they go over towards their fans, celebrate with the families, students, friends as well. Great night here at Salwa Jury Field. As you can see, Angelo Luzzi pumped up with the boys. Next game for the Chargers will be on Tuesday as they travel to Smithfield for a 6 o'clock game, and the Bulldogs get a quick turnaround. They'll have plenty of momentum heading into that game, as tomorrow they will take on the Lincoln Lions at 10:30 a.m. on the road. Want to shout out our guy Reed up there doing the camera, did an excellent job for us here tonight. Pleasure working with you. Want to shout out Dave DeAngelis, always doing a great job producing these games. And of course, want to thank everyone at 321 Media. So, my name is Dan LaBelle. Thank you all for watching and listening. Have a great night.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.